Recently, I feel like I've been in a little bit of a rut. I feel like my life has gotten so busy and I've been a little bit more stressed than usual. This stress has left me feeling tired and unmotivated, and I think that this can happen to a lot of us. A lot of times, unexpected things come up, our life gets a little bit crazy, we're overwhelmed, we get stressed out, and we need to take a step back. And recently, I've done just that. I've decided to take a small step back to be able to figure out what I need to do in order to decrease my stress and start feeling better. Two things that have helped change my life are the first, building a routine, and the second, planning my weeks and time blocking. I've talked about it before, but there is so much power in a routine and in planning your day. And time blocking and scheduling my day has helped me get back into a routine and reduce my anxiousness throughout the day. This is something that I've recently really started to prioritize. And I know that there's a lot of you out there who are balancing going to school, trying to work part-time. You're a mom, or even you're a working mom. You're trying to get your workouts in, you're studying, you're doing homework, you're trying to balance all of these things on top of trying to keep your house clean, feeding yourself every day. There are so many things on all of our plates all the time. And while yes, our physical health is so important, it's also just as important to make sure we are mentally okay. So I'm going to share those two ways of building a routine and how helping plan my week has helped decrease my stress and has helped me take control of my life again so that I'm not living in chaos and stress all the time, and I can end every day feeling like I have done enough and that I am enough. For me, one of the huge things when it comes to building a routine is to have a solid morning routine. I do feel like I have two morning routines, one where it's a rest day and I get to get fully showered and ready, and then the other when I get ready for the gym. A lot of times, this is where my me time comes in because I can just kind of focus on myself and do the things that I want to and I need to before anybody else is awake. I'm pretty sure everybody by now knows that I am obsessed with oatmeal. I have oatmeal every single morning. It is part of my morning routine, whether it's a rest day or whether I'm hitting the gym to train. I love this. It's just oatmeal, peanut butter, honey, frozen raspberries, banana, and chia seed. It is so good. When it is a gym day, I wake up, get my outfit on, I put a little bit of mascara and chapstick on it just so I don't feel like a teenage boy in the gym. I bet you can all tell what I am working today by this bra. You already know, comment it down below. I really feel like I have stepped into my routine. It's definitely taken some time, some trial and error to find a routine that really works for me. And it takes a while to get into that groove, but I truly love my routine and I find that I feel so much more confident when I stick to it. I know I'm being productive, whereas a lot of times I get really anxious or I'll put things off. That does not leave me feeling well. So really being disciplined, doing the things that need to get done, and knowing that sometimes self-care is doing the things that we need to in order to hit that next level versus procrastinating those to-do items, which then increase our anxiety and make us feel stressed, which is what I was doing. So let's talk about planning my week, because since I have been planning my week, it gives me smaller action items to do every day, so all of my tasks are a lot less intimidating versus looking at a giant list of 100 to-dos. I can now color coordinate these and time block for when I'm going to work on specific things, prioritizing what needs to be done by certain dates and moving them around. That way, the past 2 weeks, I've been able to get everything that I need to done for the most part because I've been able to schedule it out appropriately. A big reason my stress was piling up is because I constantly felt like I was not doing enough. I wasn't doing enough in work, I wasn't doing enough in family. I felt like my time had been so split apart that I couldn't just ever sit down and do one task. But planning and time blocking has helped fix that. I personally love doing my planning on my iPad versus pen and paper. That is another huge switch I recently went over. I love to do mood boards, get a vibe for the month, kind of goals, aspirations, quotes to help me out with what I'm currently going through. To be more specific, I'm using GoodNotes, and this is a template that I downloaded through Etsy. Winnie Simmons sent me the link because it was the one she has really been liking to use, so shout out to her for helping yo girl out. That's what it's always about, is finding what works for you. So I have a color coordinated system for things that I need to film for YouTube, things that I need to edit and upload, my podcast, what I'm doing for my app, my ebooks, Instagram, TikTok, my business, if I'm doing any new merch, any other additional ideas, emails, sponsorships. All of that is color coordinated, so I know what I need to do each week and what I need to do for the month. I get a brain dump all of my ideas that I want to do so I can keep referring back to it. And it's an easy way to say, oh, what did I not get to do for YouTube last month? Oh, I wrote all my ideas down here. Let me go ahead and check on that. And then I can break it down by week, so then I can prioritize each week. And then I can break it down even further for the day, an outline of the day to actually time block. This has seriously changed my life because now I know, hey, these are my priorities. If I get these done, I am golden. A huge part of my weekly planning is to plan my meals. I have a ton of YouTube videos going over all of that, so go ahead and watch some of those. But for now, come with me grocery shopping. Produce makes up the majority of what my family eats. We love to have fruits and veggies throughout the day as snacks in our breakfasts, for dinner. We love to have smoothies, so we'll have lots of berries, bananas in my oatmeal. You already know, if you watch any of my channel, you see me using these ingredients every single day. They are such staples. We also love to buy our meat at Costco in bulk. That way we have a couple weeks worth of protein. Next up, I usually like to go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's and Costco are my two favorites because there are certain things at Trader Joe's that you just can't get anywhere else. So I head over here, pick up a few extra goodies, some of our favorite staples, and we're good to go. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and watch the few other meal plan videos that I have where I go through and I write out a lot of recipes that I want to try. I create my grocery list from that, a lot of pantry staples. Those videos will be linked down in the description box. And now I'm just prepping the fruits and vegetables. I find this to be a huge step that really helps set me up for the week, just to have the fruit and vegetables ready to go, ready to eat, so that if I want a snack, I can have them immediately. I don't know why it's so daunting to take a piece of fruit out and wash it. This would be so hard on a normal day, but just getting it out of the way as soon as I get it and having it stored and prepped in the fridge is so nice and convenient for me. Also, if you haven't tried these candy grapes, they are a must, the absolute best thing ever. Next up, I'm washing and prepping blueberries. We love to add these into fruit and yogurt, smoothies, pancakes, waffles. I also like to just eat these on their own, so blueberries are such a staple. When it comes to storing these, I just line a paper towel at the bottom of a Tupperware and then leave them open in the fridge or even on the counter for blueberries, and we just eat these whenever we want like candy. They're such a good snack and so yummy. You guys already know how obsessed I am with raspberries, especially in my oatmeal. So I love to buy fresh raspberries and freeze them, or buy frozen raspberries. I like to do both. But if I do buy fresh raspberries like I did today, I will wash them, dry them, and then put them in this stasher bag or any reusable Ziploc and put that in the freezer. If you watch my YouTube, you've seen me use these before. I can provide a link down below in the description for these stasher bags. I love them, and just frozen raspberries in my morning oatmeal is the best thing ever. Also, Vinny loves these raspberries, so it's just a win-win. Who doesn't love raspberries? You know what I mean? One last thing that I'm going to prep on here for you guys to see is spinach. I love to freeze my spinach. I like to use larger Ziploc bags, and I just put this in the freezer and add this to smoothies. You guys know how much I have been loving my smoothies, so I am on this every single day. I add 1 to 2 handfuls of spinach, and this way it never goes bad. If I do want to add spinach to my eggs, I can totally do that as well. Spinach freezes really well, especially in these bags. And yeah, something else that I love and a great hack just to make sure my spinach never goes bad, but also to make sure I'm always having greens, and adding them in smoothies is the best way to go.
What's up, you guys? Okay, I just got home from the gym. I realized I never filmed an outro for this, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let's film an outro real quick. First of all, I feel bad always for leaving my YouTube fam hanging. I love YouTube the most. Oh, I love the podcast too, but I love YouTube so much. I want to keep showing up for you, but I had to take a little bit of a step back. So now you kind of know like where I've been. I've been reorganizing everything, working on delegating. I hired an assistant. Like I'm really trying to get everything, what's the word I'm looking for? Organized, just decreasing the stress off of my plate because honestly, I have a lot of moving pieces and I still want to be available for my family. So it's hard to find that balance. And honestly, I feel like that is just the story of our life, right? Like every single one of us is trying to find how to balance everything. And it all can seem so intimidating and daunting. And I just kind of wanted to share what I've been doing that has seriously helped me. Time blocking is like the best thing ever. And I don't know why I didn't use my iPad planner. I was using pen and paper. I initially started using my digital planner a while ago, but then I stopped and was just using pen and paper. Going back to that, being able to like color coordinate and highlight and erase was like the best thing ever. I'm obsessed with my iPad and planning on there now. So yeah, I use GoodNotes, and so now I'm on the new kick of this. And you guys, it just feels so much better to be able to have some type of stability and control and just eliminate feeling chaotic all the time. I was just going from project to project to project, never really resting, never really giving myself time or space. Now I've been able to compartmentalize a little bit better and be able to have my time blocks of I'm working on this project from here to here. I'm working on this project from here to here. This is only me and Vinny time. This is only me and Darian time. This is only time for myself. So I'm able to categorize that, and it's just made such a world's difference. I feel like such a weight has been lifted off of my shoulder. I'm feeling so happy. I am ready to get back to YouTube. Oh, I just feel so good to be back. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of chit chat, pop in, and you guys were always like, I want your videos to be longer. So this is making my video a little bit longer. That's all I really have to say, you guys. I'm just happy to be back on YouTube. I don't know what it is. Like when you take a step back, it almost feels like so anxious to get back and like, oh my gosh, I haven't posted on YouTube in so long. I kind of have like this weird anxiety of like, oh no, like I'm scared to post again and then I keep putting it off. I don't know why that's what I think, but I'm glad to get over that, get this video uploaded. Happy Thursday, because this video is going to go up within a matter of minutes after I add this little outro on, because I edited all the rest of the video. Anyways, I just keep talking and I love you guys. Big heart, and let's have a good week. I'll see you on Monday for a new video. Bye! Also, it's almost my birthday! Okay guys, bye!
Don't wanna take it slow, just wanna let you know, ready to spend some time.